And welcome back to Live Now from Fox, as we do have some breaking news to tell you, as we're learning the Trump administration is planning to cut 80,000 employees from Veterans Affairs. This just into our newsroom, and here's what we know right now. The Department of Veterans Affairs is planning an aggressive reorganization that includes cutting 80,000 jobs from the agency that provides health care for retired military members. This is all according to an internal memo. The VA's chief of staff told top-level officials at the agency that it had an objective to cut enough employees to return to 2019 staffing levels of just under 400,000. That would require terminating tens of thousands of employees after the VA expanded during the Biden administration, as well as to cover veterans impacted by burn pits under the 2022 PACT Act. The memo instructs top-level staff to prepare for an agency-wide reorganization in August to, quote, resize and tailor the workforce to the mission and revised structure. It also calls for agency officials to work with the White House's Department of Government Efficiency, also known as DOGE, to, quote, move out aggressively while taking a pragmatic and disciplined approach to the Trump administration's goals. We have been hearing from the other side here as veterans have been speaking out against the cuts at the VA, which so far had included a few thousand employees and hundreds of contracts. More than 25% of the VA's workforce are veterans themselves. In Congress, Democrats also speaking out against the cuts at the VA and other agencies. We did hear from Senator Richard Blumenthal of Connecticut. He's the top Democrat of the Senate committee that oversees Veterans Affairs. He said in a statement that the Trump administration, quote, has launched an all-out assault against progress the VA has made in expanding its services as the number of covered veterans grows and includes those impacted by toxic burn pits. We also have a continuation of this statement from Blumenthal. It says, quote, their plan prioritizes private sector profits over veterans' care, balancing the budget on the backs of those who served. It's a shameful betrayal, and veterans will pay the price for their unforgivable corruption, incompetence, and immorality. Again, that's all from Senator Richard Blumenthal there, as we are bringing you this breaking news that the Trump administration planning to cut 80,000 employees from Veterans Affairs. Keeping an eye on all of this for you here on Live Now from Fox as we do continue to learn more.